Alright, and back, I think. Can never tell. And let's check. Yeah. Oh, nice! It actually it's good. I just updated this and this immediately restarted. In fact, it on like the stream manager. It's showing it's still going with like 55 minutes on this stream. So, okay. I'm gonna quickly post a link in the in, copy link in the Discord, just that way I can say like doing test run for speed run. Nope. I'll just copy my link anyway. Okay, so yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so I don't have any overlay or like timer or anything set up, but I just want to see how feasible this is more so. I'm going to start with tutorial on, because I think it'll help me. Okay, new game. Doesn't like, ooh, that's another thing that you saves from that. I don't think it just, I think the thing's broken right now, or whatever. Okay, so that's interesting to know. Unfortunately, I have to go through inspection and that, but it's good to know that you go through fewer menus. Yeah, it's not overlaying, it's not actually speeding up, but there's the shader parameters. Like, or like not the parameters, like the shaders that show or like the bloom it a little. That's what I mean to say. Also, does that look broken to you? So it's like how it's supposed to, show like a fixed oh, I'm supposed to use autopilot first. How it's supposed to show like a like the degrees you're supposed to go, but it's following like the target one instead of it being. I don't know if that might be intentional. I'll redo it when I'm not doing a stream here. Okay, okay, yeah, doing this just might not be optimal at all, like, tutorial, because that's fair. I'm also doing it for the free beryllium and free life pod you get. That's why. I suppose I can do stuff in the tutorial while I'm waiting. Nice, it tells you to deselect stuff with the auto. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. You are allowed free reign of what you do, so you could totally just do your own thing and only just do what's necessary when you need to. Right. I mean, apart from I think like adrenaline, I don't really use it much. Okay, yeah, that's brilliant. Oh, I got iron. That's unfortunate. Of course, there's the other thing is that you don't get a choice in where you drop by. Okay. Okay, never mind then. Right side goes up to 100 meters a second. Oh, looks like the session restarted. Yep. Oh. I'm so used to not having issues with, what should I call it? Power. Well, at least I'm like 5 kilometers in. That's okay. Oh, and here's the life pod. Somewhere over here, right there. So, okay, now that's the other thing. Do I see anyone else? No. Oh, fuck me. Oh, I don't know why I did that. I've been playing this game decently long enough now. Okay, it's only like 8 grand that I lost though. Trying to get something worth 50 flat. Okay, well, look, I'm an autopilot junkie, especially with fly-by-wire autopilots, okay? Look, I think you've probably seen that sometimes my game performance is worse than yours was. At least you were able to stream on your setup. Like my old setup, I could not record it anything respectable. Yeah, I know I'm using like manual controls now, but it's just that I really, really like fly-by-wire. In fact, it wasn't not even on a Chromebook. I think that was more so just to say the fact that I could do that. I don't really do it seriously. I mean, if I had a webcam that was actually set up, I'd show you what I actually got. It's like one of those mini computers you'd screw onto the back of an office monitor sort of thing. I know I just phased through that with my torch. Or unless that's completely not what you're talking about. Ouch. Yeah, works. I think it's called I think it's an elite desk. Yeah. Look, it's a speedrun. You're allowed to break. I mean, yeah, it's not an any percent, but you are allowed to break the game to its limits. Okay, platinum's an okay rock, which is probably a good area. I mean, next I'm going to what? Backwards long jump through the rings, you know? Okay. Alright. See you around. I think I'll be fine for power, so I'll probably still be streaming. Good luck. I'll see you around. Get some vanadium. No, that's still platinum. Okay. Guess I need to think back on how well I know my minerals. Oh, of course I'm checking the stream stuff. So Okay. Perfect. I think that's beryllium. Yes, it is. It's not much though. Okay. Yep. Oh, transit time's not good, but that's fine. I think it's a real. I think this is going to be real time because I don't think I was ever defined. Mm. Oh, tungsten. Okay, this is a good area then. Hopefully. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Okay, how much propellant we got? 15. So I'm about halfway through. Okay. Oh, oh, that was sent flying. That was beryllium though. Probably a lot of it too, but you know. Oh, that's a pretty decently sized rock of it. Okay, 127,000 estimate. 136. Okay, that was a good call. Even though beryllium is usually not a good rock for beginners, because it's kind of like it's kind of like a catch 22 where oh SRA 06. Ah, no processor. Ah, okay, we'll go. Dang it, and we don't even have an astrogator. So, okay, I'll save it just in case. And we'll see what minerals there are around. Oh. I'm so not used to having power problems, so definitely first for a good for the first good while, you know. Okay, whereabouts are you? The fact is, you can barely see them in such an area, so. Hello. Okay, I just realized I'm approaching you fast. Okay. I'm gonna say I'll shoot past you. Yeah, okay. Oh shoot. Not much propellant left. Nope. You are way easier to get. Okay. Perfect. Capture these. They look like tungsten to me. I don't. Even with the improved ore visuals, it's still a little hard to tell. Okay. Time to come back. I'm not even close to being deep enough for any Ganymede interactions, but that's fine. Okay, so it does accelerate still, I think, on the weird. Cell 145. Okay, so probably should have repaired it, but it's fine. So I think manipulator. We have 122, so I could go. I can't go microwave emitter. Okay, I'll go twin turbine. Extended tank. I'll also go baffles. Oh, need crew. Let's see. Astragator 4-4. I think I've got an Aaron Griffin in a difference. Same with Anna Reed. Okay, let's see, how much do I need? Okay. Put me in debt, but that's fine. I remember that, okay. Oh, I could have swapped out for radar too. Shoot, 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 shoot. Oh well. Okay, actually, I suppose just heal processor. Sorry, 10 days. Okay, that's fine. Okay, actually. I didn't tune these either, but that's fine. Ooh, 4,000. Okay, I'm gonna. Okay, that's 5. I think, yeah, 5,000 minimum, no iron, and a 50% albedo. It's not required. Okay, nope. Nope. I definitely could have done with tuning this thing. Yep. Ooh, now it's not worth it. Yep. Okay. That one definitely is worth it though. So used to old arm mechanics that it's a little trippy for me. Okay, I'm really regretting not tuning this microwave now. But we ball. We're only 5 chunks deep and we're already basically already doing pretty well. This one is actually worth enough. Yep. Nope, maybe not. Though probably doesn't make sense considering. Okay. Yeah, definitely not. Okay, we'll see how these do. Yep, definitely that one. Definitely does have one too. If I can get into my mouth, that is. Ooh, 5 tons? Heck yeah. Okay. Do I want to do that? Probably not. Okay, come on, geologist. Give me the info I need so much. I'll go for this rock anyway, because it'll may as well. Come on, identify. I don't think that's enough. Nope, definitely not. Okay. Okay, come on, tell me. I think that's just barely not enough. Okay, I'll just... Yep, that one definitely is though. It's a very platinum rich area. Okay, I suppose now that I've got a decent, like I've got a decent crew now, I can go deeper. Because I do want to get myself the like Ganymede and Vilce events. That should basically mean that I can get the Ganymede station as soon as possible. And I really hope I got lucky with crew stats, with crew like agendas as well, because that means... Yep, definitely not worth it. Okay, yeah, 30 kilometers is what I want. Hopefully an astrogation point even would be even better. That thing up there looks pretty large, but I'm guessing it's just... Oh. 85... I suppose until I can get... Oh, I could have done with the radar. With this. Sorry, nope. Oh, that's a... Oh, it's right there. Okay. That... Oh, if it's a derelict. Or that, if it's a derelict. Nope, not even worth it. I don't think it's a life pod. Yep, there's no... Never mind, it is a life pod. Of course, I had to open my fucking mouth. But hey, I can't complain, it is 50,000. See what's inside of you. Just that because I stopped. Palladium. Oh, that's a decent platinum. I'll grab that one because I'm going to anyway. That one also I think is... Nope, never mind. Spoke too soon. Keep on opening my mouth before I see stuff, and it's causing me to screwing over my luck. Okay, gotcha. Now, I guess while I've got a few minutes before the next event, I will quickly go into the deeper into the rings. I want to be 30 kilometers out, at least maybe 35 even, to be able to give a higher chance of it being an acceptable location. Ooh. Bring it in closer. Shoot. Should have manually controlled there. Would have been better. Doesn't it? It looks like iron, I think. Yeah, I think if it's vanadium, oh well. I don't really care. Doesn't look that particularly good either, so. Okay. We have time. Let me check. Oh, that's not nice. That's a lot of jamming. And you know what repairs mean? It means time spent doing something I don't need to. Oh my god, I'm just barely... Oh. That's not pretty. I'm just gonna double check. I am on... Why am I on peaceful? Checking other people's saves. I need to double check that because because it's not universal settings anymore. I need to double check that. That shouldn't be. Come on, past the 30 kilometers mark now. Okay, that looks like a decent amount, of course. It's completely blasting out. The thrusters, that's going to be I think I must have changed thruster damage or something, because I'm sure that thrusters this badly damaged. Oh, it's probably choke, that's why. Yeah, I'd rather have a misaligned thruster that actually produces thrust, that's why. Okay, I'm at 145,000 right now. I can still stuff more stuff into this ship. Whether I want to, though, that's the other question. Ooh, decent palladium chunk. Yes. Okay, never be too sure. Definitely going to want to wait for the next event, though. I keep on forgetting to talk to the miners who appear at the start, though. That's definitely one of my shortcomings for this. incorrect tunings, and I'm so used to the ER42 giving me a direction. That is tungsten, though. Well, at least there's some good luck in this world, you know. Oh, there's a flash. Oh. Damn it. Okay, I guess I can't do anything else. Crew line, which tells me I at least don't have one of the lost sibling one or lost child one, which sure that cuts out like one, maybe two to push. That's something. That's that event done. I think I'll just see about stuffing more. See if I can put a little more extra into this ship before heading home. Okay, and then. Yeah, it's a sizable enough chunk. Yeah, I think what I'll do, I'll just suck it up and head out. Unfortunately, no contact, but yeah, if I remember to actually do stuff properly next dive, that should be fine. Oh, I'm not looking forward to this. So all. Okay. Equipment, that's tuning. That's fine, we need this anyway, so I'm gonna throw. Okay. Xenon. Okay, maximum. Equipment. Okay. Radar. I don't think I need that yet. Okay, I think another. Okay, mechanic's fine. I've got a cheap. Okay, no. Equipment. Do you want anything else? MA30. I guess there's no harm. 100,000 is. Oh, 11 days! Okay, that's fine. Astragator. Okay, we'll go back to you. Once. These people. Okay, well, that's a lot nicer now. Even a beryllium chunk not worth enough. There you are. David. Okay, yep, first name. Yes, that's good. Okay, I'll quickly... Okay, never mind. Come on, speed up. Yes, big LiDAR contact. Well, that's deep. Okay. And flip. That was lucky. Oh, it's moonlit. Does it give me any indication of what type? Still. 200 kilometers in. Oh. Okay, that's fine. It's an astrogation point. And of course, it just so happens to be in an iron-rich area, which is a little, or rather a decent bit unfortunate. But, oh well. Palladium. I want decent sized. Okay, that's getting close to beryllium. I think. Okay, yep, we're in a beryllium rich area. I think it's lots of platinum too. So I think this area, this rock specifically. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna say that's almost. That's just must have just found a really good spot. Unless that thing's worth like 15,000, I'm not chasing it. I'm gonna say it, and it's going to be worth like 15,000. Or it just won't even identify, which is okay. A safety net for me being stupid. That's okay. Yep, that one's okay. Yep, definitely not the other one though. So just going further into the rings from that moonlit, I think was a good choice. We've only really broken apart like what, a handful of rocks, or rather, most of that was from that one specific rock, wasn't it? Yeah, 7 grand is okay. That looks like iron. Yep. It must be like edge of that tungsten vein, so. I'm gonna go back in to this side. I mean, hey, 72,000 already is pretty good. Actually, no, that's really good. Considering. I want to get a little closer. That one was straight to the arm. 850, I'm just going to give executive decision. Okay, this one. Only 100? Never mind. Okay, this one. Palladium again. Okay, I don't think I need to worry about the habitat now. Now they've got this space, which is more than suitable, really. Come on, identify. Okay, 9,000 in platinums, okay. Oh, tungsten. So I'm getting some tungsten again. Just might barely just not be enough. I really am going all over the place, but that one's definitely going to be enough. Okay, where are you? Right there. I'm going to assume derelict, because you never know. Okay, where's that one? There you are. Break these ones apart while I can. Okay, if this is actually a derelict, I'm going to be, oh my god. Okay, I'll grab these two, because it's more propellant efficient. Then I'll go back down and grab. You're still over there. Okay, I'll grab this one, then I'm immediately heading over to that ship, or whatever it is. Based on that signature, I'm a little skeptical on its size, though. Though, never know. Start. I don't really know how well these thrusters will fare, so. And if it is a derelict, I'm just gonna say I'll try boarding, and then depending on type, I think I'll just leave it as is. Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother. It's only $5 grand. 18 meters a second, that's... Oh, it's over to dangerous territory. Okay... It does appear to be a ship, though. Oh, that's just the moonlet, okay. Never mind then. It could very well be a life pod. It probably is a life pod. Based on that signature. But hey, that's 50,000. Yep, it's a life pod. Not complaining though. I don't think I've ever seen so many life pods. I'm just gonna. I am on charging, yeah. So I've never seen so many life pods in a row. You know, it's like one every dive. There's the one I found last dive and the one I got from the tutorial. So we're already gonna surpass 200k on dive 3. It's nice. Especially when considering the fact there's only like one event call for these. You're just not in that much of a chaotic area enough to have it. Back to iron and platinum. Okay, platinum's okay. Iron. Well, yeah, of course it's not really that good. Oh, and I'm basically almost... Oh, okay. Worth it. Okay, Enceladus Prime. Why do I only have 3 crew? I thought I guess maybe I didn't. Okay, sweet. So we're past the 100th. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna say. Okay, can I afford an Orcs? No, that's 100. I think. Okay, yeah. Dual ultra capacitors. Okay. I'm quickly going to pause. Just to go to the restroom. In fact, I'll quickly go to OBS and mute that too. Okay, I'm back. There's bring tabs up. So tuning. I'm gonna throw the frequency up. Drop power to minimum. And then can't even get the oil purifier because I'm wasting some of this. I think sure there's something else I could strip maybe. Now I don't really need the purifier yet. I'm not at the point where propellant's an issue. I think we're fine for that. Okay. I'm gonna turn the power supply back. Actually, yeah, 154 is fine. Okay, astrogator, mood lot course. Okay. Let's update this. Oh sure, I forgot to go talk to the crew. I always forget to do that. Oh well. See how this laser work. Oh, that's great. Not like we need iron though. I'm going way too fast for my own good. That's 14 days. That's okay. Okay. Good catch. Okay, come on. Guess not. Oh, that one looks like it's a pretty high content platinum. Oh. Never mind. Oh. Okay, let's get this one out. Just go near it, just so that way. That wasn't particularly. Oh, right as I'm saying it, that one wasn't particularly good. 6 tons of platinum. I don't think I've ever seen that much before. Wow. That's like the purest thing of platinum I've ever seen. That's comparable with, I don't think I've ever seen a chunk that that big before. Never mind. Anything specific, wow. Yeah, that's not going to equate to anything. Come on, where are those chunks? Of course I had to go chasing off. There you go. I want to bring pilot up just so we can see things as they come in. If they come in. You know how these things are. Oh, so here's a tungsten side of it. Oh, never mind, it's mostly iron. False alarm. Oh, more iron. Oh. It's just them. Okay. Oh, some more iron. Okay. Oh, you may as well just break up something. Okay. Ooh, tungsten heavy. That one's not worth that much, but this one's got basically everything, but that looks like tungsten if you want my... Nope, it's fine. That's a much better chunk. Ooh, there we go. I didn't even see that one. It's like nothing. That was alright. That was definitely going in. That bit's gone. Ooh, so this is another tungsten-rich area. Are there like no events, or am I just getting really bad luck? Oh, that was pointless. Oh well. So this one is... Yep, that was a lot better. I think I don't even know if I want to wait out for a direct to see if there's any good chances of them. Could be in a totally bad area. Ooh. But I'm not in a bad area for tungsten. That's for certain. It's very not dense if it's not even being picked up by the arm. If the albedo is just that low. Yeah, it's not worth it. I need to have a timer for these sorts of things just so I can just keep track of events. Or rather, when they should be happening. This breaks through stuff way quick. Oh, but we're back on the iron. Never mind. Come on, I'm gonna try this first. You. Come on, please, just give me one event. Like, even a hybrid, I'd be happy with a hybrid. I mean, yeah, I've got enough for a hybrid too. I think it's like 50,000 is the limit. I believe. I don't have the debug console either to be able to tell me when and where they exactly happen, or even if one did happen and it was a mediocre one that doesn't even really care or matter that much. Oh, vanadium. Okay, come on. Give me an idea. That one's definitely not worth it. Neither is this one. Things out there are spawning. Unless I've just been flinging stuff out of care, which, given there's beryllium around, is not unlikely. You know what I'll do? I think 75% albedo for ores. Oh, that must be a good one then. Yep. Oh, there we go. Top left. Oh, that's a lot of rocks. That could very well be a derelict. I keep on saying that. I know I've been wrong every other time I've said that, but, you know, third time's the charm, they say. Okay, I'll get that tungsten down there. I mean, even if it's not a derelict, it could just be, like, the best 50,000 I could get. I mean, what I want is the Ganymedean Anarchy Station. That would be great. That would actually be amazing. Not even great. Oh, that one's got. That looks like it's got some velocity to it. Well. Hate to say it, but you know, only views I get are the spam bots. Oh boy. It is unfortunate, even when you do advertise it, but hey, no one's obligated to view to see what I'm doing, so I'm sure that's got velocity to it. I could be wrong, but it's also decently sized for the context of how far away it is. I think it's a life pod. I'm just gonna say it out right now. It's a life pod. Why wouldn't it be a life pod? Oh shit. I think it's a derelict now. I must have jinxed it. It's K-series, looks like a K-44. Yeah, that's a K-44. Heck yeah. Now, do I crew board? That's the other thing. Do I drop the arm? No, wait a second. Is that a K? No, it's definitely a K-44. Mechanic. Yeah, that's definitely a K-44. Okay, geologist. 50. You can see it. It looks like one of the safer ones, at least. Shame no maintenance drones, but Okay. Yeah, it's definitely a K44 because there's a gap in between the bridges. Oh, it's corporate lockout. Definitely not going to be able to afford them then. Okay, oh well. Well, given it's that case... Okay, Astro... And yep. Speedo. Yep. I'm fine with that. I'd rather not risk, because that's the only option way out of that is, 245, that's pretty good. I could get scrap price, and I could try and cheese that. Let's see. Yep, definitely 600 grand off the get-go. Repairs. So one repair on each of these. Yeah, and then there's no other equipment, but just I'll strip this down anyway because it's still something. Wait. Rust and of MPU. Any other cheap geologists? £8,000 is a bit much. Well, need to remember. Okay, yeah. I'll get to the next one when that's. Okay, I need to remember to actually wait for the other crews to appear. Now they've got the MPU, it means that I can just capture loads of ores. Would also be nice if I get a what should I call it? Habitat. As long as it's a decent one, it's not like iron that they're asking for. Come on. There you are. That's unfortunate. Well, I probably could have actually gotten us some decent cash, but oh well. I should have tuned it too. Oh well, that's fine. Stock rust time is pretty good. It is a real shame this is only an ordinary moon. Look, but yeah, 15 days now. That's good. Now I'm pretty broke. I think the chances of derelict are decent, a little bit higher. Yeah, I think what I'll do next dive, if I've got time to do it, I think I'll just try and get SR. I think there's... I really want to get a pirate, like a Ganymede or Vilce encounter, because the moment I get access to the Anarchy Station, that basically is game over for this. Can't even visually see the moons anymore. That's like, yeah, 6 kilometers out now. Should actually be checking rocks too, because tungsten. Let me just turn it back up to 75 because that's been pretty consistent. I need to research the numbers of that at some point. Fact is, it doesn't even matter because I've got an MPU. So I think I can turn this down to 3. $20 kilos. That's a decent bit of palladium. What do you like, 40,000-ish. Here I am, overspinning. Now probably isn't even worth it. It just barely passes that 3,000 I said. I think, unless I get like a decent tungsten or beryllium area, I'm not even gonna worry about turning the MPU off just yet. I think if I was okay with, oh, that's a lot of palladium. If I was okay with losing the arm specifically for the chance of derelicts, which at this stage of the game is actually pretty reasonable to do, I mean, unless you're trying to cheese SRO. Yeah, having the K-44 would actually be pretty beneficial. That was a bust. But that certainly ain't. I might just be in a really bad area for density. That's also a possibility. I was using a bit of palladium, but I don't know. Oh. Hail error, okay. Oh, it's a hybrid. Hell yeah, it's a hybrid. And you know what that means? 1 million straight to my bank account. Assuming my thing's down tuned, but it's all thermal. See, I don't know how good my manual game is up, but I'm willing to try it. I mean, I don't know. Oh well, welcome back. I mean, but have you even seen the title of the stream? You know, we're testing out how good a I% speedrun is. But that's a hybrid. That's a hybrid. I'm gonna see if I can drag him out to the... Do I want to risk dragging him out to the gap? I mean, I should have changed to the OCP HUD, to be honest. I'm like, okay, I'm at 12 kilometers away from the moon, and that's like another like 15. Hello. Let's see, what are you gonna do? If you mic me, I'm gonna. Oh, okay. And this is where the auto aim of the 200 is actually pretty okay. Maybe if I hadn't down tuned it, it would be okay. Well, he's certainly... That didn't take that long, to be honest. That's fine. Okay. Now that's the other thing. Do I want to take this thing on a ride to the gap? Which is a possibility, actually. Oh, there's another thing up there, but... ...140 meters a second. Yeah, chasing it down. I never said anything about chasing it down, though, did I? Okay, mechanic. Choke is the bad... Oh, fuck. Oh, it doesn't even have a decent... Okay, what's the albedo for this? 50? Yep. Okay, I think... propellant consumption... Okay, oh, I didn't even notice the arm misalignment. Thanks for pointing that out. Okay, yep, this one's good. So I think what I'm going to need to do is just burn propellant. I have a grip on it, it's not pushing me. And it cushioned the blow. Okay, so I'm basically stationary. Honestly, I can just turn off the computer at this point. Right. Honestly, you know what? Let's turn this leak all the way down. We'll make it as bad as possible. And what does where do again? This one, misfire. Okay, so less thrust. Yeah, we just want maximum, as good as where as we can. We don't care about misalignment. This means we can burn more. Right, that's fair. Anyway, well, how's work? Okay, it looks like that completely screwed over. I can't use my torch. Just make this. Okay, so why does that disable the torch? Oh, that's so frustrating. Or any thruster. I need to double check this. Yep. Oh, that sucks. Yeah. Oh, that's why my reactor's also going cold. I just noticed. It doesn't help the fact I'm leaking propellant. Oh, I'm out, I'm out, I'm out, I'm out. Oh. Oh, no, no, no. Please tell me that. Because I am just sparking right now. You saw that, right? Oh. No, it dropped. Oh, of course, because I lost power. I know, right? I mean, hey, it's not all bad. I think we're a bit better now. And you know what else we can do? And I think what I'm going to want now is better fuel rods. I'm going to want some better thrusters, I think. Fair enough. I mean, well, you never know. In that case, 10 days. I'm gonna lose that moonlit. What I'm gonna do, I'm not even gonna do that. I'm just gonna stay right on the rim. This shouldn't. Oh, I like this thrust now. Oh, that's responsive. Yeah, K-44s are good. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to stay on the rim, and it gives us the lowest chaos that we need. And I don't want to pull it up right now. Okay. Nothing yet. Okay, that is actually really responsive. I should have bought these way early. Oh, hello? I think maybe if I'd found a racer, I think I would say that I would have taken the K69Vs, but it's big LiDAR contact. I wish I could see what it was beforehand, but since I don't have those, K44 is basically the best thrusters anyway. Okay. Really? Yeah, because I think it was like this. It was like the dive before you came back. Right. Yeah, but the dive before you came back, I actually did find that one. So. Yeah, that's reasonable. I mean, like I said, I do have something in Velocity Plus to do just that, so, but then again, unfortunately, it's tied to all point defense weapons, which includes turrets too, and they become basically useless. Okay, the microwave becomes useless. The minigun one is a little less useless, but still pretty bad. The only time I'd say that the gimbal really helps is when in combat, because definitely makes it a lot more interesting. Yeah, I mean, oh, 10, yeah, sure, why not? Fair enough. I mean, very differing opinion to the entire reason we discussed that, but yeah. So welcome to the stream, by the way. Um, yeah. So, I mean, I can see why you'd want to lock the gimbal on this, but then again, why wouldn't you just buy a CL600 and down tune it then? Because it's basically better on every aspect except the fact it's a little bit more expensive. Like, well, okay, that's literally exactly what I just said. I said the only reason you wouldn't do it is because it's more expensive, right? So that's why. Fair enough. Fair enough. That's reasonable. Okay, yeah, I'll take that back. I'll take that back. That's That's on me. Yeah, it's not like it screwed me over as well, you know. Oh, he's already gone. That was probably a waste of 10,000. You know, maybe Yep. I mean, hey, it's a lot better than it used to be. Yeah, because I'm, like I say, you know, I run experimental. It's a lot better than it used to be, I'll give it that. Apart from the fact, oh, there's something, oh, there's another one. Ah. But the only downside is that it completely unpowers when you lose power. It completely lets go when you unpower, and maybe you wouldn't have lost a singularity core last dive. Not really, because I set my albedo to 50%, which basically means that I grab ships and anything in a moderately sized door chunks. So, okay, since you're actually coming, oh, that's a lot better of a deal. You're probably going to give me actually decent amounts. I mean, okay, well, that's a lie. I did actually mess with it, like, when they were first introduced to experimental. So, yes, technically. Oh, he's. Oh, hate that. Is he one of them? Oh, yes, he's an NTTR, right? Okay, I'm gonna steer clear of him because I think he's running tugs though. So I think I remember from the loadout that he's running tugs. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of funny that I'm actually looking at, since I'm trying to make videos and that for this game, I'm considering making doing update videos, and I've got a script somewhere or another in my Google Drive that that lists every change or fix made. So, but it's not up to date. I haven't done anything in a couple of weeks. So, but highlights of the changes. The arm's got an improvement. It's just I couldn't really describe how it's improved, but it's just changed. We've got the unmarked thing has been changed to an albedo slider, which basically means that you can set the unmarked to be specific amounts of how reflective it is. Like 50% means any ship or ship-like object, so it's good for grabbing derelicts and life pods if you just don't want to deal with rock snap, because I remember that's something that almost everyone complains about when turning on unmarked for grabbing the derelict, is that it'll grab that rock that's right next to it. So okay, experimental is in like the branch and that, so I should probably clarify if that's where I'm at. I mean, yeah, brightness and density of the ring, I guess technically, because brightness does mean density, and denser ores will also be picked up at higher albedos as well. Like, say you set it to like 80 or 90%, you'd only get like the densest of ores. Which, on the subject of that, a couple of dives ago, well, I don't think anyone was around. I kid you not. Oh, you're getting a bit too close to my oh. But I kid you not. I found a platinum chunk with 6 tons of platinum in it. Yeah, I mean, technically, but it's also used elsewhere. Like, higher albedo things will shine brighter on the LiDAR and that. So I think it's supposed to be a better description somewhere, but I mean, yeah. Amount of reflected light of unidentified ore roughly correlates with mineral content. So basically, it's like that's just like a rough description of what it is. So, now, are you really gonna actually go mine and do anything instead, or just burn my ship while you're at it? I know there's a few other decently sized changes that they made in experimental, but I can't think of them off the top of my head. Could be, I mean, okay, no, I mean, there's going to be trace in that because the ring does technically have an atmosphere, but it's nothing like anywhere close to anything noticeable. It's like you won't get any effective drag, but, and also, there is oxygen. I don't know if you see that O in the water content, but that's oxygen, so technically they're exposed to it. I don't know how it might just not react though. I don't know. Oops. Yeah, I don't know. Then again, we don't know how it oxidizes, so yeah. Could just be that they're pure enough that, I mean, yeah, that would make sense. I mean, I don't know. Then again, it's not my game, so I can't really complain. Oh, hey Coda, so there you are. That's true, yep, I completely forgot that it's all listed on the, what should I call it, the Kanban boards? It's been a while since I visited, so. I mean, I suppose you also got to think, I mean, yeah, such as sunlight, I'd imagine that the camera is also is very sensitive considering just how bright the rings are for a screen. Because you'd imagine them to be a decent bit darker. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I haven't really looked at any of like the Cassini probes or anything like that, but I'd imagine that that the cameras are a little bit more sensitive than the ones you use here on Earth, you know? That's true. I mean, okay, I've got an arm in the way here, but if I... Yeah, that is... Okay, yeah, I think I'd need an actual zoom in on the actual sprites in that to be able to get a good look, because... Or, actually, you can see them actually pretty well at the end, at the dive summary screen, so there, I can have a look there, so... I mean, yeah, because iron is a very obvious bright red, so that's definitely oxidized. So yeah, so I think for albedo in terms of iron, yes, absolutely oxidized. I mean, but beryllium, I think is probably the most obvious one of it being. Funny if I had to pick up one of them right then. Beryllium is one of the best examples of how, I guess, raw crystals. I guess crystals would. Yeah, because they are crystals of metal, metal crystals, I guess. So, yep, there's that too. So, I don't actually know. I mean, I'm sure Wikipedia or something will have will give you a decent bit of information on natural formation. Yes, that's true. I'll be honest, it's been a... Oh, okay. 3.0, very much planning ahead for for as the space DM, you know. Actually, well, there have been things. There are things in hint hint nudge nudge sort of thing. There are things in the game files that are planned for 3.0. So so that you what am I saying? So there's already stuff planned, and yeah, because anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, because I completely forgot. It's been a while since I last did the missing sibling quest, so I completely forgot. I don't even remember what those logs say, but I remember it being like, I remember talking about it a long while, like probably about a good while ago now, about the fact that they was discussing like an icosahedral object, but it was larger than the one seen at that one specific moonlet. I forget what the name of it is. So yeah, maybe. Okay, I suppose, yeah. Of course, the initial criteria for them keeps 3 separate main quest points. We 3 ones about the Ganymede, Paris, and Bills. Oh, I'm not paying attention. I'm reading chat. About Pirates of Elsie, the other one is about AI, the third one I'm not disclosing at this point. Found it was unreasonable for my. Okay, that's fair, yeah. I mean, yeah, because I think it's been known for a while that, yeah, that AI is the main focus of 2.0, because of course, because we've had a decent few additions relating to the companions, or the rogue companions lately, or, well, lately is in the last couple of weeks and months, so it's always nice to see. Oh. I forget just how powerful K-44s are sometimes. Oh, of course I had to. Now it says 400, that's crazy. Okay, let's go get this platinum. Space me out. Well, I suppose. Well, it wouldn't be the first Earth based vehicle that we find in the rings, would it? You know. So maybe that could be like another Easter egg to add to the pile or something. That'd be funny. Yeah, I mean, isn't the OCP technically longer than the Titan though? I know that that volume wise, the OCP is the larger vessel. Or well, okay, not. I guess probably not volume, more like area that the ship takes up. Like, well, I guess bounding box would probably be a best way to describe it. But yeah, so. that's true, and I suppose there's also the fact is that the bounding area of the OCP also has a lot of empty space because of uh, the thruster pylons, and and of course the fact that the bay is just round, so there's going to be a lot of space in the corners. Yeah. Oh, we're already out of vanadium. Okay, so I suppose on the subject of very high velocities, I will admit that the game goes pretty well even when flying at, like 500 plus meters a second. Of course, well, naturally modded in because it's there's a very good reason why it's not considered a safe option. Okay, so yes, I mean, oh, that's on the subject of that. I get tunneling events. I have problems with tunneling events even before then because a recurring issue I've had with the Industries of Enceladus Tsukiyomi is the fact that if you rotate the ship fast enough with cargo in the bay, the rotational velocity of it will just phase it through the bay. And I've tried my best to fix it. I've got the door's now 3.5 meters thick, and I've prevented them from being able to rotate as well. And even then, they will physically phase into it. You can see it on the scan. It will phase into the door and then out. So unless I have some something that checks it every physics frame to prevent that checks for any phasing, I think I'm just gonna say just don't rotate the frigate fast. So yeah, that's something to consider. And I suppose emergent event, huh? Okay, yeah, because I was having a look. I think it was earlier, and it's and I suppose that's reasonable. Yeah, because I mean, isn't oh, what's this coming up on me? I didn't even notice. That's fair, yeah. Oh, I was a platinum too, and of course had to eat a platinum chunk as well. I mean, I suppose it probably is harder to achieve on vanilla ships because they're much smaller, and also and also the fact is that they that your RCS will fail. Apart from the NDSTR and the NDVTT, I think those are really really resilient. But I guess that's just because of the fact that they have so much thrust anyway. And also the fact is that at least where I have the frigate's cargo bay, it's 400 meters in front of the ship is where the hatch is. So the centrifugal force is just going to be that much greater than they would, 15 meters in front of the center of mass on a K-37, for instance. So there's that too. So I mean, I remember. I'm sure I saw you talk. I'm sure I remember you saying somewhere about how you wanted to make sure that all ships in the game are accessible to a player at some point. I'm guessing like stuff that's like the hybrid and that are going to be very much 3.0 area, but for stuff like the frigate, I'm guessing that's going to be a problem for when you get to it, and that's if you do choose to add a proper cargo bay to it. Also, another consideration, since you're going to be doing something similar, since there's going to be a similar case with the salvage vessel, about how that doesn't have a doesn't have a technical cargo bay in the traditional sense. Actually, I think on that general like theory of the swarm helping with the with Ganymede and like filling the containers and that. So I think that's been something that I've seen a lot, even a few years ago now. So I think it's nice. I think it just works as an idea. Yeah, that's right. I mean, yeah, because like Industries and Sellers, because I mean, yes, it is not my mod by any means. It is Space Oxy's mod. She put it. Turned them into. She converted them into a mining fit rig, with some pretty heavy modifications in reality. So, but yeah, I mean, that is part of the challenge, and it's still fine to have specialized vessels, more specialized, because I mean, I've tried my own hand at ships with an open cargo bay, as in there's no hatch to stop stuff flying out the other end. So it's certainly feasible and actually does work pretty well. It's just how you play around it. That's all. So by the place, actually, I don't even see what you said. So, community have done loads of what I was. Do you mind specifying, because I've been a little bit all over the place. It's late for me right now, and that's not helping. So, it's what it says like about. I think it's like you're talking about the. Okay, quote from you directly. Quote, I mean, the community has downloaded that already via mods, right? What exactly are you referring to this again? Because I'm a little confused. That's all I'm asking. Ouch. Oh, right. Okay, yeah. I mean, yeah, I think for the yeah, I think definitely for the Industries of Enceladus surf, at least, because that's the like immediate goal for next ship, and that would definitely be a variant more than anything, because of just how much it changes. So, but because I mean, I could probably just open up both scenes, both the vanilla one and the Industries of Enceladus one, side by side, and they're two very different ships. So, but yeah, I mean, like I say, yeah, no need to reinvent the wheel, because if you want something that isn't, I mean, apart from the fact there's a high stress hard point right by the door entrance, it's basically a completely different playstyle to what the vanilla surf is intended as. So, right, and I'll be honest, I'm definitely no stranger to having very specific uh crash issues that no normal player would have happen. So that's true. I mean, I have seen. I mean, I think that was something that like I think I remember seeing. Yeah, I mean, okay. I think what I'll expect. You know what I'll do? I'll quickly pause this and I'll go to my display capture. And I will quickly open up the Industries of Enceladus one just to show you exactly what was done to preserve just that, actually. Because, yeah, because this is probably, I think, probably is a very simple way of. I mean, it is technically a cargo bay, but okay. Let me turn off the collider real quick. But okay, let me turn off the other collider. So what it is like a mesh. It's like a mesh texture that goes over the clamp area, so you can see stuff through it, which I think is cool. It's like almost like the when you have a half destroyed prospector almost, but that would be one way of doing it. I mean, this is also yeah, this is where the bay door is. So yeah, it's like a Bucky tube net. So let me quickly turn on game capture again. Yeah, so that's basically that part of it. So okay, well that's neat. And who are you? Oh, a race. Okay, well, I mean, yeah, I can't even afford the entry fee anyway, so it's unfortunate. So, right, and yeah, that exactly goes into what I said about it. About if you wanted to take the approach of that specific surf, it's a completely different ship. It's like, I think the closest way of describing it is like something like the Bold Eagle or the modified Titan, that just really wacky ships based off of the original vessel, but still technically the original vessel. Yes, exactly. I think that's actually a really good analogy to use for that, for just that interaction. So, um, I mean, yeah, you could technically retcon it, but how long has the surf been in the game now? It's been in there for a long time, like a long time. So I imagine that, and I'm sure it's not just in-game assets that also use that specific surf model. There's also like the space bar and stuff like that. Also, I think well before 2023, because I mean, I started playing about, yeah, I think it's like a day or two after 1.0 release, like official release. I'm sure it's been there way longer, but I don't know. A very long time is the best way of describing it, really. Oh, hello. Anyway. Oh, 2,000 flat. That's interesting. Yep. Okay, I can see you going for that one too. Ow. But that's, yeah. I think I mean, I suppose that's why, yeah, because I think it was about a year ago now that, yeah, you really expanded the way salvage works. I think it was it was a massive upgrade. Uh, I think it's like something that everyone really liked. Like, I mean, I think yeah, like the SRO calls are still very poor in being considered either really overpowered or just not all that great. I think it's like if you get a call on your first like month and you get a decent ship, it's immediately overpowered. But other than that, it's kind of meh, really. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, actually, this is where having like a time a time and dive clock would be pretty handy because I was gonna say I've been in a dive a good while now. I think probably about 45 minutes on this dive specifically. I don't keep track of that myself, but I mean, and I also have been right by the edge because I'll be honest, have been trying to scuff getting an SRO call myself. So I think that's the other thing is that if you know how to play around it and are willing to wait, you can very easily cheese it. But that's also for a lot of things in this game if you know how to do it, sort of thing. I don't believe it does. In fact, while I'm drifting further into the rings, I'm going to go check. Could just yeah, that's what I thought. Is that it could just be getting some really good luck, you know. Something I did see is that I think something I did see you put on the like the to-do list is setting the like the money check to be my total value instead of just money like cash on hand. So which I think which will lower the chances just in the way that it works because the ship you have is like is at easily 200,000. Yeah, it is because how people figure out how to cheese it. So, well, don't worry about it. It's like it's not going to affect it as much as you really think it will because if you have more than like 5 million or something like that, the chances are about as equal as if you had 100 million. It does flatline at about at like a 10% success chance of the event passing. So it's only going to affect the early game or if you're not doing well in terms of like equipment and damage and that. So right, there's that too. Yes, exactly. I think you've said that time and time again about it being in the 90% fail chance being the intended rarity. Just you're given the poor man's grace, I guess, is the best way of describing it. So convenient thruster plume, you know. Yes, I mean, on the subject of I guess game killing debt, I believe you actually do get an even higher chance if you're in debt, but it's like not the amount of debt you're going to be in is not going to affect it much. Yeah, I can. Well, yeah, wouldn't it be really funny if the fact that we're talking about derelict spawns one because that looks like it's going fast. It would be really funny if this is a derelict. really, really, really funny. Yeah, but what's moving towards that? Okay, I think that's a direct. There's too many blips around that for it to be. But yeah, I think that's actually moving towards me. So maybe you should. Okay, here we go. Should probably slow down because this looks like it's coming in fast. And it's completely stationary. It's just me going in fast. This is a KTA-24, I believe. So, I guess we are still relatively shallow, so... Nope. Mechanic Takahashi, you're going on. You know it's worth a lot. So, something that I think I may have suggested this earlier, I don't remember if I did, but something I think might be worthwhile, because you know how we recently added the complications with pirates and the rings and the electrical storm. I really think it might actually be worth like having those like the chances of each altered a bit depending on what ship it is. Like if it's a ship with like a Kothon or KR-37 that's got an EMP shield, I think it makes a lot more sense to just have a lower chance of having the ring storm. And if it's like a valuable ship like a Titan or a Model E, something that's going to be really valuable, I think having like a higher chance of getting a pirate to be around also means would make sense, because you're going to get a lot from that derelict regardless of the condition, and even better if you've got like maintenance drones who can afford to repair it. So and since the I think it's if I remember correctly, it is the abductor type of pirate that you use for it. So it's like that is an actual challenge if you're not friends with them. Oh, so I wasn't even reading that, so I guess it's take home anyway. So yeah, so I mean that's my 2 cents about it, but then again, I haven't actually. I'll be honest, I haven't actually a good portion. I mean, okay, because I'm sure I mentioned this with you either a stream or something ago, or something. Oh, I want to refresh that. I'm going to. I mean, you got to remember. Okay. Well, I guess I'm not checking that link just yet, but I'm going to assume that that's the issue for that. So thank you. But also, you got to think. I'm going to quickly check. Okay. I really miss being in a ship with angled. Okay, yeah, I know. It's been a while since I've towed a derelict in a K series. Okay. Don't you dare! Don't you dare! Oh, oh, okay. I mean, that it's still completely valid because I'm just failing to keep a good grasp on this ship. So what was I going to check? Oh yeah, achievements, global achievements. Which one was it? Oh, crying out loud! Don't tell me there's not. Okay, so in that case, I'll have to drift a little more. Don't you dare! Please don't get in the way. So according to Steam, 11.1% of player base, which I'm going to assume is a relatively okay size to use, because I remember seeing some chart or another that Steam sales are like Steam is like the largest portion of the player base. So I think it's an okay. Oh, I'm crying out loud, of course. But Steam is like an okay way of gauging like the way the community interacts with gameplay mechanics, but only 11.1% of players have even talked to a pirate with neutral standing, never mind good standing. So that goes to show. I mean, sure, that's yeah. So I mean, and I think yeah, I think it was the last stream I was doing. I think it was actually WT who was on that stream, but I was discussing about the effectiveness of doing a bunch of trades with the Ganymedian Anarchy Station in one run, and the fact is that there's only about an estimated about a 1% player base overlap with people who have been to the Ganymedian Anarchy Station and traded with the pirates. I think it's just like it was just an educated guess on how much that people would have been known about that. So, and then even from that, only a small percentage, like maybe like 10 to 20%, would have known that you could have traded a handful of times within the same run. So having an overpowered strategy like that, which I consider as overpowered, but still so deep down. Yeah, so 4.6% illicit goods. Oh, is that? I'm guessing that's like that's probably total. Okay, because I think Steam's a little lower. Okay. That's what I wanted to do. No. Forget. You can't always use autopilot with K series. No, I'm just going around. The 3.6 songs. I think, yeah, because I think the two achievements I combined for that were the one to find Ganymedian Anarchy Station and the trade. So, okay, I want global. Yeah, I can imagine. Because I'm guessing you would have better numbers on there. So let's just say 1% of the player base is aware of that. Oh wow, it's as low as that, is it? Actually, yeah, there was 12.3 according to Steam, yeah. I guess I am looking at the same thing and just didn't realise. Huh. Oh, that's 23 days now, okay. And take you. Oh, no, I want... Right. I mean, sure, some will get lucky and either be able to buy or trade in a ship for before that 10-hour mark, but I'd imagine that people are still going to use the K-37 a lot, so that's like a baseline of people who are sticking with the game, right? Okay, that's fine, yeah. I just realised I also am probably going to have to end the stream sometime soon as well, so don't worry about it. Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest, for the first 2 or 3 hours, that basically is all you're doing, so, there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, let's check you. Okay, so it's not too much here. Oh, you know, I completely forgot to. I haven't even bought insurance. Okay, so I guess I can check. Nothing I can afford really. So yeah, I mean, it is predominantly a space mining game. Forefront, that's what it's supposed to be, that's what it's intended to be. So that's an absolutely perfectly valid observation. If they can't if they're not okay with staying for the grind, that's fine, that's on them. This game is absolutely not for everyone. Fair enough. Okay, so how much did I get out of that? 260. So that was got a decent bit out of that. Actually, you know what I didn't do? I didn't strip it down. I did get 4,000 from that? Hang on a second. That can't be right. Yeah, that was well. That's the other thing, because this is supposed to be like a save for I'm just doing a test for like I've set speedrun. I don't have any of my mods that can tell me how I can efficiently strip a ship, right? So I know it's to avoid the spreadsheets, but I think we might need a spreadsheet for it. Okay, I think I'll do one last dive. I think I'm just gonna update. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna test. I want to test something. I didn't even notice that. I'll be honest. I'm completely blindsided to that. Yeah, and that is basically what it is. It is Forefront, a a sports game, a football game. So yeah. Okay, so cargo container, or rather soccer for the Americans over here. So, I want to try something. I don't know if this is if this actually works, but I've never tested this, and since yeah. Okay, so it does require some distance, and don't worry, that's also not what I'm testing. Come on, give me connections. Why are you not? Wait a second. Is the arm not? There's no filters for it. I'll be honest. I don't really ever use the stock Eagle thrust like torches, because I'm a fan. I mean, yeah. Oh, it's probably because the fact that they don't reach out for that anymore. Okay, but yeah, because I don't use them because I'm not a fan. Because they don't even know what, like 320 kilonewtons or something. I don't want to do it. Hello? 20k? Yeah, I don't think that's worth it for now. Recently, I don't mind. Yeah, because I want 100% Xenon. Oh! That's definitely gone up. I think I need to give them a second chance. I really should. Because that's going up. So if you want... So I just found out a neat little trick to speeding up your your geologist's, or no, astrogator's experience. Get a drone, capture and recollect it. Just make sure they identify it first. Yeah, that's reasonable. I mean, what was I doing? Thinking of. Yeah, because I think the thermal requirement is just crazy on them. That's like that's like the biggest downside to them, really. Yeah, I mean, they are a luck of the draw. I mean, uh, I think. Okay, so, okay, you're seeing this, right? yeah, I mean, they are very lucky to draw. Like sometimes you'll get, I have them got with less than 100,000. For sometimes I've had them over 600,000. So, but they average out to like 250, 300,000 each normally. But they are just really, really worth getting. And if you're friends with the pirates, you can buy them en masse. I think so Coda, I think I may have found a bit of cheese here. If you have a drone and constantly drop it out and pick it back up again, okay, it's not as cheese if it takes forever, and it's probably not nowhere near as worth it as it really needs to be. But okay, I'll let drone go, I don't need that anymore. But the fact is that you can constantly send out and bring back a container, and you don't even have to be fully identified, and it will increase the astrogator experience, which is pretty funny. I've theorized about it happening before, but I've never actually tried it until now. I just remembered I was going to do that, and I think that's pretty funny. So since yeah, I think what I'm going to be doing, I think I'm just going to be I think I'll probably just end stream soon because I'm exhausted. But what I definitely think this shows, since I am looking at doing the like speedrun, trying to get to like an EIME as fast as possible, but it's going to be like a multiple hours speedrun, like because I like 2.5 hours. I mean, yeah, have been messing around a bit for the last hour or so, but even still, I'm nowhere near an EIME. So yeah, that was just fadey. Okay, so I have the yeah, that's fair. I mean, okay, technically not best because don't the zaps have like a 0.6 kilograms per second propellant consumption, but they're limited. I mean, yeah, 30 minutes you are not going to do unless you're absolutely trying or going for like a 8-hour dive, but they're unreliable and really expensive and really easy to damage. So I guess if they're like reliable as, yeah, but that's the thing, is that these are probably way more efficient. I mean, the zaps also have the gimbal as well, but there's that aspect as well. Thank you. But for all intents and purposes, with the second best efficiency, but what it sounds like, they just do not break down. So, and that's definitely something that you'll never see put next to somebody talking about the zaps, though. Oh. Oh. I mean, well, 30 minutes is the burn time of it, but the effect, I mean, I'd say 15 minutes is actually how long they're effectively worth, because once they start breaking down, they become very unreliable, and you're not going to get as much use out of them. So, I mean, of course you can always just use maintenance drones, but yeah, 15 minutes is definitely, yeah, I think yeah, 15 minutes. I mean, I think it's like 800, because they can't be they can't be tuned up as well. So that's something that the zaps also can't do. They have a max tuning of 800, which is stock. So zaps have a load of downsides. This sounds like these have a load of upsides that I've never considered. So, and I have, according to Steam, 1,330 hours in this game. I've been playing this so much, and I barely have used the eagle torches. I mean, there is a good reason for that, because stuff like the K44s, like the K44s are stupid good for how cheap and how effective they are. So I love the fact that the 200 is aiming towards the bodies. Like, I guess they are valid transponders. I mean, okay, I could pull up my playtime on my main save, which I think would be really funny, because I have like 12 minutes on that save with a Kothon. Like the stock 212, I have like 12 minutes of like 15 minutes of playtime with. It's like stupidly small amounts of playtime for that ship, which I think is also pretty amusing. Oh shoot, I double clicked that. Okay, yeah, easy for you, maybe, with your 2205 and it's what, 2200 kilonewtons of thrust, am I right? It's a bong thing. I think this is where the old system of where you'd get like where it would reach out and have like oh yeah, isn't it like 3300? Yeah, 3300. God damn it. Okay, so what if I'm a fan of the experimental NPMPs, right? What if I like having really efficient torches for also a decently reliable... Okay, not decently reliable. The NPMPs are still really easy to break. Yes, that's the other thing. You don't fly K-series ships. In fact, yeah, I think it's basically your entire personality is just flying the OCP, so I can't really compare, can I? okay, I see how it is. Bonk. Yes, BWMs are also pretty underrated. I mean, I'm a fan of them, but... Oh, there goes my stuff being damaged now. What the heck happened there? Did that just phase through my... Did that body just phase through into my ship? Oops. Maybe. I'm gonna rewatch the footage. Oh, it looks like... Oh, that's the other thing. Yeah, it seems like if a damage is completely gone or like set to 0 or something, it just seems to just completely stop it from working for some reason. I need to check that. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I couldn't see my ship, so there's also that aspect of it. I mean, yeah, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah. Because I think that's the only thing that I think is... I don't really like... I think is a bit of a loss from the new arm system, is the fact that they don't reach out a bit further from their grabbing, from where they would do it, their reach, and give a little force of, like... Yep. Something like that. Something like that would work. But yeah, like, the fact that they don't reach out and grab it, because that was really good for the bodies, especially in a spinning habitat. But... But considering the fact that the arm is so much more responsive now and so much more reliable... No, this is the Hab doing it, because if you wait long enough, the Hab will just eat the bodies. Okay, I have 2 more to get. There's 1 in there and 1 down. Okay, god damn it. We've been through this already, okay? Besides, I think you deserve the title of being the one to, you know, stop the habitats instead of, or you're the one who moves them, rather, so... I mean, I don't know about you, but I think they'd hate getting their habitat destroyed anyway, so just a hunch. Oh, it looks like this one's just... Oh, no, maybe it's just, Let's see, oh, where's that? Oh, that could be LifePod or, Well, since I don't have StreamerBot, set up yet, I guess, what do you think the blue is, you know? Yeah. The turrets they give though are great. I love the PD turrets. Well, we already know the blue is a ship or transponder of some form. It has an IFF, so it's over there. This is a little bit too dangerous for me. Ooh. Prospector, okay. Okay, Prospector. Good on K44s being really, really good. I'm just going to say, because I would not have done that if I hadn't. If I hadn't upgraded to the K44s with like standard K37 thrust, so... Yes, I do need to do that, because, I mean, probably doesn't help that I forgot to close my window as well, so there's that aspect too. Might just be the microphone itself, because I've got no filters on it at all. Or at least I shouldn't, because I never set any up. This is just raw OBS, whatever OBS is doing. I don't think you have, actually. Oh, well, it's Kothon and it's going fast. It's not a triplet or a chonker, though. So it's either stock or 217. I don't think I was. I think I actually like went to bed like right before you did that. So. Okay. Yeah, I know you have a bad feeling about it. Good question. Very good question, actually. Oh. I am not faring well right now. Oh, I think this one's corporate lockout? I don't remember. Yeah, I think it's corporate lockout. I think I did. Basically like, the asteroid at Mark Fuck, right? Okay, guess, observe this. I don't see anything on the rear hard points. There's only point defense mics. Yeah, so I like the idea, but that's because I enjoy I enjoy the fact that you can get these sorts of things. Okay, I think I don't want to risk it. Enceladus Primateurs. But I know for a fact that people will not enjoy this. I will guarantee you that, especially fans of these sorts of ships like the Kothon and the Chong and the Titans and that. Yeah, I think. Yeah, and that's the thing that there's no point to pulling the rods as well, because there's also that aspect of it. It's a risk. Oh god, Dad, don't. Dang it. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna risk it. I don't care anymore. Yep. Oh. Well, that straight up worked. Okay, I'm just going home. Doesn't look in great condition either, so... I'm not in great condition. Okay. That's what I did. 280,000, that's pretty good. Okay, let's see how bad this thing is. Okay, fleet. Well, this one's still got a bit of time. Oh, it's a bender. 500 grand. Let's see what's in it. Okay, it's pretty basic. So you're basically just buying the whole. Okay, NDCI, decent stuff. So I think this one's going to be my trawler for the moment, but honestly, I think I'm just gonna end it for tonight because I've been streaming for what. It is a good bank about boost, but I haven't actually used a I need to use Kothons a bit more. But anyway, so thank you everyone for coming. So yeah, so have a good evening, day, whatever time it is for you. So there's a flash. Yes, actually. Well, depends on the RCS. Okay, there's a technicality. If I'm selling the ship, I wouldn't do that. But if I was planning on replacing them out, yes, replacing them is cheapest. So, yep. So have a good day, good night, wherever you are, and thank you for coming. And I have no one to raid, so I think I'll just leave it at that. So, yep. Bye everyone. Thank you for coming.